What's up, my little Tattle Tales and Tattle Males? I see you guys out there. Breaking news on the Cardi B, Tasha K case. Baby, Cardi B is coming for Tasha K's entire empire. And listen, this is not a joke. This is directly hot off the presses. Let's get into the Cardi B just filed this last night. She is hot and heated. And if you're wondering if this has anything to do with the way Tasha K has been taunting Cardi B on social media, talking about I ain't got it, you would be correct. Because guess what? Cardi B saw that mess and was like, you ain't got it. You don't. I'll see you in court. Y'all, this is getting deep. Woo, I got all the details. Let's get into this breaking news. But before we do, it's YouTube, baby. You know what I'm about to ask. Hit that like button if you really want to commit, subscribe, and notifications. Anyway, let's get into this mess. So listen, Cardi B seeks court order forcing Tasha K to scrub and stop disgusting lies. I'm going to tell y'all how, reach out this report, tell y'all how it pertains to the Cardi B Tasha K case, and then say what this means about Tasha K's empire, because baby, Cardi B set her up for the whole world to come for her. Woo! Side note, do you think she went after this after Tasha K literally went on that station talking about I ain't got the money, she ain't paying, and then posted herself in Jamaica eating like a 50-pound lobster leg? I mean, a 50-pound lobster claw? Cardi B was probably sitting there like, Offset, no, because she think I'm kidding, right? I can just see Cardi B being like, oh, she think I'm playing, and putting on her little City Girls, Legal Eagle, blonde bob, her white suit, and heading down the court like, no, we gonna teach this girl a lesson once and for all. Anyway, let's get into this report. So here we go. The WAP artist says a permanent injunction is needed to rein in Tasha K's patently false statements that Cardi B has herpes, right? Engaged in God, this is gonna get me demonetized. Engaged in prostitution, used nose candy, and committed adultery. She said that Cardi B committed adultery? Damn, even I missed that one. What? We all know if there's one thing Cardi B ain't doing, she ain't cheating on Offset. That her culture, that new baby in Offset, that's her whole damn world. She ain't doing nothing to mess that up. I could have told y'all that was false from the door. Anyway, let's go. Cardi B is asking federal judge for a permanent injunction against celebrity blogger Tasha K, claiming a recent $4 million defamation verdict against the YouTube personality is proving inadequate in terms of addressing her harmful and disgusting lies. This is about Tasha K bragging online she ain't got the money and kikiing and joking. And meanwhile, Cardi B was like, this shit is personal to me. You better wipe that smile off your face. Give me my money. As a matter of fact, judge, make sure she'll never do this again. Now, this has far-reaching consequences. I'll tell you about them in a second. But for now, let's just get to the report. It goes on to say the WAP artist and her lawyers allege in a new Thursday night filing that an additional court order is needed to force the host of Online with Tasha K to scrub any remaining defamatory statements from her social media accounts and to refrain from repeating and republishing her patently false statements that Cardi B has the H, engaged in the P, used the C, and committed adultery. Yo, they say not all the videos and posts containing the defamatory statements have been removed from the defendant's social media accounts. Now that's bold. How do you get sued for $4 million and you don't remove everything you're supposed to remove, right? Cardi's new brief asking for a permanent injunction reads, the filing goes on to say that the vlogger, whose legal name is Tasha K, explicitly testified in January that she won't stop posting defamatory statements unless compelled by the court. I mean, if we know one thing, Tasha K's mouth is going to be Tasha. These lawyers go on to use Tasha K's own words against her, saying, unless someone actually forces you to, you are never going to stop repeating these statements about my client, said one of Cardi B's lawyers when they asked Kibi during the January trial to Bodak Yellow, right? Tasha said, that is correct. An excerpt from the trial transcript included in the paperwork reads, so the only way at this point these videos are ever going to come down is if this court forces you to remove them. Is that right? The lawyer pressed. That is correct, Tasha K said. Yo, don't forget I'm going to do a live with all these court transcripts. They are about to hit the public. Make sure you turn on those subscriptions and notifications and check out, because you know I'm going to have my girl Jess Jonda and Lily, the red lipstick hustler, up there with me talking about it too. Anyway, right? Then they Are you essentially saying that to stop you from calling my client Cold Sore B, my client needs to be a gag order? Needs to get a gag order? The lawyer asked. Yes, ma'am. Tasha replied. Yo, Tasha's pride. Whew, you know what they say. Get this. When this article checked Kibi's social media channels Thursday night, multiple posts with material deemed defamatory remained active. They found a Facebook post dated December 18, 2018, where they referred to Cardi as Herpes B, while a YouTube post from February 3rd, 2020 referred to her as Cold Sore B. Despite the overwhelming evidence entered at trial and a unanimous jury verdict against Tasha and her company on all Cardi's claims, they continue to insinuate that the defamatory statements are true. Cardi B's request for injunction continues. Get this, the filing then refers to a January 26 Twitter post from Tasha that stated, "No lies were told on anyone." Cardi's team says the ongoing harm to plaintiff if the defamatory statements are permitted to subsist and to be repeated is irreparable. Get this, the article goes to say that Tasha's ability to pay some or all the jury's award will be sorted out in post-judgment discovery. According to Cardi B's Thursday filing, the vlogger has boasted that she doesn't have any assets in her name. Oh, I was right. I'm reading this real time. I was right. Tasha bragging. The judge has not ruled on Cardi B's request for the permanent injunction. Kibi's lawyer did not immediately respond to a request for the comment from the Rolling Stone. Y'all, this ain't over. And the thing is why I said this is coming for Tasha K's empire, because this is going to have waves of effects and other people Tasha K has wronged. People have sued Tasha K and settled, right? Or they have settled, or she's removed posts. But this opens her up to liability from all different angles. Y'all, Cardi B literally is coming for Tasha K's kingdom, and she's putting a muzzle on her at that. Y'all, and we all know this will not end well, because if there's one thing that makes Tasha K go crazy, it's anybody trying to muzzle her. It's anybody trying to control her. It's anybody telling her that she cannot do what she wants. Now listen, let's just hope she don't hire Olga, because if they do, Tasha K might not even have a YouTube channel next year if she gonna hire Olga and them again to represent this. I'm saying, listen, let's not forget that Tasha K did vow to appeal the case. We see no movement on that. People are speculating whether it's really gonna happen or whether she's just talking. She said she can't pay that $4 million. I don't know, y'all. What do you think this is? Anyway, my little Tattle Tales, let me know what you think in the comments. I am on this. Make sure you're turning on notifications. We will be going live, and I am going to be following this story. But y'all, this is breaking news on YouTube. You heard it here first.